Alright, we're back with our next game against KevinJayHawk. Looks like we have a pretty good start here. Going first, we've got a swallow and a phoebe in the tray. Common nightingale is good. Cards in hand for the round 1 goal. So this looks like it might be a wetlands tucking game. There's lazuli bunting again. That bird just doesn't leave me alone. Platform builder and ecologist. Focus on the wetlands. Ecologist isn't going to be that great. Golden eagle is good but expensive. I think we'll go with ecologist. Egg heavy second half. So we could just go right into the wetlands and start digging for cards and hope for a chaffinch or chiff-chaff rather, or mute swan. Have a huge tucking game. Black-red start, pretty expensive. We're not going to have a lot of birds to take advantage of it. Lazuli bunting? I don't know. I think I'd rather have the food, but it could be good. The bird feeder. No rats in the bird feeder. So I think I'm going to keep the fish. And we're going to go with that and just blitz this wetlands. Alright, they kept 2 birds with a standard food spread. Could be anything. It'd be nice to get that phoebe as well, but we definitely have to go with the swallow here. Red-leg partridge flips up. Don't really care about that. I suspect my opponent will grab the phoebe here. Turns up a wood duck. I think I have to deny that wood duck. I mean, they've already got 2/3 the food for it. I'm probably not going to play it myself. I hate to burn the action to draw it, but it's just got to be done. So they gained food. They look like they're going to play wood duck, but we have it, so I think really don't know what they're going for here. So let's throw down our nightingale. This is one of my favorite cards in the game. Just so strong, point efficient, good nest size, very versatile, and a quick turn. There's a savvy, so they're going to give us extra cards. So they didn't need the wood duck anyway, so we did waste our turn drawing that, but there's just no way to know. So I think I'm actually going to lay eggs here. So they did take the partridge. And they're handing us a card. That's garbage. 4 activations left. I like the look of that spotted owl. We take that. Take the worm for our swallow. The crested flycatcher is a good forest bird. They might go for that. They're not showing any forest development yet. And we've got a card in hand to tuck for the merganser. So they laid eggs, so it looks like they might be gearing up to play a second wetland bird. So they're going with a wetland focus as well. Very nice foundation for a wetlands tucking engine here. Spotted owl in our back pocket. I mean, the only reason I see to play wood duck here going into the future is if we somehow grab a chaffinch and we can play the wood duck in the wetlands to help juice up our cards. Okay, so they played the Phoebe, so they're going to give us food and cards. That's great. And it's really showing we don't have to worry about anything like Killdeer or Franklin's Gull coming into round 2, because with them pushing this wetlands like that, it wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. But the round goals in the second half do support a Grasslands engine, so we're going to have to be mindful of that. So we're going to draw cards here. Titmouse is good, Cormorant is garbage. Got to keep our eyes locked on ecologists as well. Could do Titmouse, Spotted Owl. Don't have... Use the weed on the Titmouse. Tuck the Cormorant. I think I'm actually going to deny the Flycatcher here. Maybe not. Because if they're going hard wetlands, they're relying on my Nightingale for food, relying on their Phoebe for food. Flycatcher could look very enticing to them, but I would really like to dig deeper and try to find like Mute Swan or Chaffinch, Chiff Chaff, whichever one. I always get those two mixed up. Another Pab bird. So I want the rat for my owl. Could do a triple play here. So there's a free card. Not the wetland bird I was really looking for. That's what we really need, is more tucking birds. And I was really hoping to get a worm there off their Phoebe. That would have played into our triple play here. So let's draw more cards. That works toward the round goal. I'm not interested in that Flycatcher. Bluebird. I don't know about this Shoveler. I don't know about this Goldeneye either. They're not showing any Grasslands development. So let's ditch that. Crossbill, not liking it. Get the second rat for our owl. And hopefully they hand us a worm here with this Phoebe. There's our worm. There's another card. Goldfinch is garbage. Oh, clicked on the wrong goal there. So he won that. Nothing devastating in the tray. I don't mind any of this. More food. So they're starting to develop their grasslands. I wonder now if we don't take this Cassin Sparrow for our own grasslands development. Looks out for the second half of the game. Don't want the Goldeneye. We'll take the Sparrow. Tuck that. Come on, something good. Little Owl is not it. And what food do we want to hand out? Going to need worms and wheat. Could grab a cherry for Bluebird. But we're going to have a good forest development here, dropping these 3 birds. I think I will just hand out the cherry. Brewer's Blackbird is going to be good for them to pick up here with all these cards in hand that we have. Drop it into the grasslands and turn those cards into points. I might actually grab that myself if he leaves it. They drew cards again. They took a while to think about that. Yes, definitely want that. So I think I'm actually going to take that Brewer's Blackbird here. can throw it into my grasslands. Actually, I think I'm going to hold off on that for a minute. I've got so much to do here. And I might fill up on eggs fairly quickly. I need one more egg before I can do my triple play. So we gotta, first things first, we gotta take care of that. So there's the partridge from our opponent. So they're gonna try to build out this forest and destroy us with a super egg spam engine here in the second half. So let's play that. Go titmouse. Just the grain. Throw it on the owl. What do we got? Large bird and wildlife gardener. Not amazing. Yeah, that's a bad pull. A lot of bombs or large birds. Cup nests, really not looking to play a lot of them here. Need 4 birds to qualify for either one. And you get more points at each tier with wildlife gardener. So I think I'm going to go with that. I've already got 2 birds that qualify. Blackbird is one of those birds. So this plays really well toward the round goal, and it was a 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 2. It's a 6-point play, and hopefully we score some points off our wildlife gardener. That triple play also helps for ecologists here. So there's the honey buzzard. So they're just looking to build out their forest, get some extra food. I'm also going to gain food. Or not also, but I'm going to gain food here. So we don't need 2 cherries. I want to drop this bluebird. So it's cherry. Need a worm here. Need a worm here. Need a 3rd worm. Let's discard a card. Get rid of... Actually, the goldfinch is a cup nest. I think we can do better than that. Get rid of the merganser just in case. And let's grab, guess, the 2nd cherry. So there's some free food. We need wheat. Laid their eggs. They did a pretty good pivot here into this partridge in the grasslands. It's a little concerning. So let's actually throw down the martin, and we'll lay eggs. Another free food. I take that wheat. They flip the bird feeder. But I think the wheat is a lot more valuable here for me, so might actually drop this shoveler too for points eventually. So what are they going to take? Took a rat. 2 rats. Could be a raven. Late round 2 raven, that would be great for us. But we're in a fairly good position here. Alright, so we're going to lay our eggs. I think we're going to get rid of this fish. And we'll tuck the little owl, and we'll pick up the brewer's blackbird. Dark-eyed junco, they're probably going to grab that. They should have a healthy amount of cards in hand still. So that'll be a good way to convert those cards into food and points. Just beef up that grasslands engine of theirs. So they left the Junco and they played Snowy Owl in their grasslands, trying to pressure this round goal. They're tying us. So I could overpay on the crossbill to win the round goal. Gets us an extra 3 points. It is a cup nest bird. It slows our grasslands development, but I think it's worth it because it works toward the round goal. It clinches it for us, and it gets us just one step closer to Wildlife Gardener, and Brewer's Blackbird can be that 4th bird. So we'll roll with that. So we run the round goal. Corsican Nuthatch. Doesn't really look like it's going to be worth grabbing it. So the tray isn't amazing for us, but really we need to focus on getting this grassland established here for the second half. And I definitely need food for that. So we need a wheat for the blackbird. We got the cherry and the worm for this bluebird. Going to need a wheat and any. Take a worm, and we'll take another worm. So let's make this a wheat for the Cassin's finch. And the crossbill gets us a wheat. So we're going to need some extra wheat here, I think. Oh, they picked up a ton of worms off that honey buzzard. They're really going to want this second forest bird here quickly. So they gained food. They got so much food they couldn't force something down. Don't know that I mind that. So let's go with our bluebird. And we'll throw down our blackbird. Just double wheat for that. Eurasian nutcracker. Small nest bird to line up with their partridge. I don't mind that too much. We need to lay eggs here to get our Cassin sparrow down. Need to keep all our food. So I think at this point wood duck is outlived any type of potential usefulness. And the goldfinch is going to go as well. Corsican nuthatch. I think I'd rather dig for something better. A Ninga. It's got a platform nest. And it would pick up 2 more points from ecologist. So that might be a pretty good play. Need 2 fish though. Well, this shoveler would be a better play than a Ninga. But it does have the platform nest, of which we have 0. So we might actually have to make the effort here to get this Ninga down, just to pick up the 4 points for round 4. Free food, we'll take the fish gladly. So they laid their eggs. At least their engine isn't monstrous to go along with this partridge, but that is scary. 3, 6, potentially 7 points here. So actually, we've got 3 activations left. They can have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need to make that happen for sure. Actually, our original plan of playing the sparrow. So I need to burn 2 eggs off. I need to do the math here. I think I'm going to play this sparrow. And I'm just going to load all my eggs in the grasslands here. So they did a double play, so they're going to try to win this round goal. So they've got 2 activations left. They can chuck food, so that's 4, 5, times 2 is 10, 11, 12 eggs. They can lay 18 eggs, and they will beat us on that round goal. So it looks like they've secured this round goal. So I need a card to tuck on the marten. I need another fish for a Ninga eventually. And it would be nice to have the cards for Brewer's Blackbird. Laying 5 eggs per turn. Gonna fill up fairly quickly. I think I will gain the cards here, and then I'll get the second fish for a Ninga off my Nightingale. And hopefully we get some amazing top deck here. None of that is it. Get rid of the chickadee. Painted bunting is good. Let's grab the fish for a Ninga. Some free food. We'll take the worm for our bunting, in case we have a chance of getting that down. So they laid their eggs. Cassins is a good bonus card bomb. There's our Chiff Chaff that we were looking for early on. So they dropped Black-tailed Godwit. So they only laid 13 eggs in their grasslands. That would have been, we could have tied that, but in the face of their ability to actually win the round goal if they wanted to, we took a different action, which allowed them to then play the Godwit instead. We don't need either one of these types of food. Take the fish. So they laid their eggs. So the Phoebe, they've got plenty of platform nests. And we are going to only have 2 eggs in a platform nest. White-faced ibis, I don't like the look of that. Big bomb at the end. Another platform nest. So I don't know, it's looking kind of scary here. We've done well on our bonus cards. Wish this food was different. They played that Corsican nuthatch. Yeah, I think we just lay eggs here at the end and hope for something great off the martin, I guess. We're going to have to skip the blackbird. Harrier would be 2 more points off ecologist. Is another platform nest, but we're not going to win that round goal. And then we would miss out on a point from the martin at the end. It would cost us 2 eggs to play this, so that would be a 1, 2, 3 point play. Not really worth it. Magpie. Not really worth it either. Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good here. The last 2 activations is going to be for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs plus 4, 5, 6, 7. So 15 points here at the end after dropping those 2 bombs. So in retrospect, he was able to get that partridge and pivot into the grasslands fairly effectively, take advantage of these round goals. Not feeling too great about our chances here. And on this last activation, I'm going to tuck this hummingbird under the blackbird because that'll be 2 points instead of 1 point under the martin. Yeah, I don't know, my opponent's round 4 was just so good. The honey buzzard got him so many worms for the godwit and the ibis. And this partridge, he was able to steal the round 3 goal away from me with this bluebird play. Dominated the round goals, dominated on eggs. Well, let's see the damage. Yeah, he dominated on bird points. It's not looking too good for us. Yeah. Yeah, well, we both broke 100. I can't really complain about a 105-point game. Good game. So now we move on to game 3 of the series after this.